East 3 Theater proudly presents to you... Uh-oh. Why are you here?
You're late on your taxes.
It got me. Sheriff, I got nothing left.
I have ways of making you pay.
Sheriff, please. Please don't. Sheriff, it's my last gold coin. It's all I got left.
Well, then it'll be happily safe in my bag with all the others.
Oh, Sheriff, you just do it to everybody. I got nothing
Don't make
left.
me double.
Oh, Sheriff, you're just evil. Robin Hood.
Looking for Robin Hood, you've come to the right place. Sherwood Forest, in the county of Nottingham. Whether you're poor, whether you're hungry, whether you're a victim of the sheriff and his cruel ways, this is the place for you. No questions asked.
There you are, Beth, with your idle ways. Where are those apples for my baking?
Here they be, small though, too early in the season.
Not enough for more than one pie.
I know you, Mother Meg, that pie'll be for Robin.
More than nothing, he'll take one small bite and give the rest to the first hungry wretch who stumbles in Sherwood Forest.
A bite of pie is better than digging for roots.
Tastes better, too.
You've nothing to fear. You've a friend in Robin Hood.
Everything I had, gone. What will I do? Where will I go? What will become of me?
It's Little John.
Who's that with him?
Where's Robin?
Hunting, of course. If we're going to eat, somebody has to hunt, and who's better than Robin?
I'm so weary.
Let the woman rest, Little John.
One of the finest chairs in Sherwood Forest.
If you prefer hard to soft.
I've good news for Robin.
I wish I had some.
What's your news, Will?
There's a rich caravan headed this way. It makes for Nottingham Castle.
Rich, you say? That is good news.
Caravan. Is that the caravan?
Of course not. That's Robin.
Good hunting, Mother Meg. These will fill up your cooking pot nicely.
So plump they are.
I bet you didn't waste an arrow, Robin.
Not A1.
There's no man in England who can beat you when it comes to a bow and arrow.
Hi-ho, what's this?
Another bit of the sheriff's work.
Poor creature has no place to live.
I found her wandering in the forest.
No need to explain. Taxes.
Yes, sir.
And there's no need to call me sir. Robin does me nicely.
The sheriff said he had the right to triple a widow's taxes. He said Prince John gave him the right.
Prince John, I spit when I hear his name.
If only King Richard would return from the Crusades, he'd set things right soon enough.
It's an old story. This sheriff rises the taxes and steals the land for himself.
As long as he supports Prince John, the sheriff is no one to fear.
You'll stay with us. You have a roof over your head to keep out the rain, good companions, and you won't go hungry.
I'll see to that.
Bless you, Robin.
I've a bag for meal and a bag for malt and a bag for barley corn. A bag for malt and a bag for bread and a bag for my small horn. Do 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 do. Why is it that the sun is always hot and never cool?
You're a philosopher, my overstuffed friend.
Be warned, if your purpose be robbery, it's useless. I have taken the vow of poverty. And if your purpose is not, why have you strung an arrow?
You've a quick mind. I could use a fellow like you. I'll test his mettle.
Who are you talking to?
The forest is full of spirits. Watch out, all they'll get you.
Ah! Oh, you're a crazy person, that's what you are.
Crazy am I. You see that swift-running stream?
I?
I would cross it, but I have no wish to get wet.
What's that to me?
You, of the round belly, will carry me.
Eh? I am no man's donkey. My staff will teach you some manners, you arrogant pup. You will carry me.
Missed. Missed again.
I'll teach you to make a sport of me.
Come on, Robin.
Go, Robin.
Well, Scarlet, your staff, take my bow. Now we shall see who carries two over that stream.
Come on, Robin.
Strike low.
Faster, Robin.
Teach that fat fool a lesson.
You got him, Robin.
You can do this,
You
Robin.
can do
You
it.
got it.
Go, Robin.
Teach him some manners.
Come on, Robin.
Jump.
You got this.
Faster,
You got
Robin.
this,
Straight
Robin.
low,
You can do it,
Robin.
Robin. Strike
Go,
high.
Robin.
He's slow. You
You got this,
him.
Robin.
Harder, Robin.
You can defeat this buffoon.
Faster.
He's nothing but a fat man.
Come on, Robin.
Go, Robin.
Come on, Robin.
Come on,
Go, Robin. You're getting the better of you.
Puppy, if you so much as burp, I'll crack your skull.
Nay, nay, good friar. I know what I'm beating. I may have no match with the bow and arrow, but you need to take second place to no man with that staff.
Say the word, Robin, and we'll pitch him in the stream.
What men are these?
These are my men.
And who are you?
Ignorant man.
Eh? What's that?
The man you fought is Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? Bless me, I might have been killed.
And who are you, monk?
Friar Tuck.
Where's your monastery?
I have none. I come and go as I please.
In that case, why not stay here with us in the Greenwood? We have need of a priest.
It would be a comfort.
Little John and I wish to marry.
Being outlaws, we dare not venture into church in town.
I promise you this, Friar Tuck, you will never go hungry.
Mother Meg is the finest cook in these parts.
I am partial to a good table. What's for supper?
Wild rabbit pie, fresh baked bread, and
Apple pie.
Wild rabbit pie. Fresh baked bread. Apple pie. I accept your offer. I am now one of you.
You'll like it here, Friar.
Good job. You'll like us
Welcome
here.
to
you'll like it
Sherwood.
here.
This could be your lucky day.
You'll like it here.
Bunk with me in my
Welcome.
treehouse.
Excited to
Good job, Briar.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Listen.
It's the caravan.
Scatter, wait for my signal. Little John, hurry up and tell me what you see.
Yes, Robin.
Bless me, what have I gotten myself into?
A life of merry adventure and good deeds, good friar.
Hurry, Beth.
Never fear.
No caravan would venture into Sherwood Forest without a heavy escort. A heavy escort means a person of great importance. I wonder who can it be?
I gotta go get.
Escort? You mean soldiers?
What else?
Oh, you see, I may have to reconsider your kind invitation. I prefer the quiet life. Meditation, contemplation.
Robin, they're almost here. It's the sheriff himself.
The Sheriff of Nottingham?
He hasn't the courage.
I tell you, it's the sheriff.
We'll all end up in the castle dungeon.
Away, we'll prepare our welcome.
Where'd you go? What about me?
I do think, milady, it'd be wiser to take the long way around.
Nonsense.
It's not too late.
Oh.
And besides, the long way to the castle is more scenic. Here, there are swamps and mires and bogs, nasty stuff. Keep a sharp eye.
Yes, sir.
You don't fool me, Sheriff.
What do you mean, your ladyship?
You're terrified of this bandit they call Robin Hood.
Milady, he might hear you. He's everywhere in Sherwood Forest.
I am under the protection of Prince John. I make no concessions with outlaws. The shortest route to Nottingham Castle is through this forest.
Yes, Lady Merrill, only...
Only what?
I forgot.
Annabelle!
Milady,
I told you to stay close. Where's your mistress? Where's Maid Marian?
she stopped to pick some flowers.
Flowers? Has the child gone simple?
I'll fetch her at once, milady.
There's no need. I'm here. Aren't they beautiful?
We have no time for dallying.
No sign of Mr. Sheriff.
The other men?
They're strung out several paces back, milady.
I think it best if we wait for our rear guards to catch up. Can't be too careful.
Coward.
No, milady, you misjudge me. It's not cowardice, it's military strategy. Yes, that's it. Military strategy. Let's away to the castle. My wife and my daughter are anxious to meet you.
Lead on.
What is it? What's happening?
I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Is it an attack?
No one would dare.
What? Who? Where? Take that, you rogues! And that!
The soldiers will protect us.
Yeah, the soldiers will protect us.
Oh.
Drop your sword or perish.
Aha!
What you have done is treason. You'll hang for this. I am the Lady Merle, cousin to Prince John. This is the Maid Marian, ward to King Richard. This is treason you're doing.
Nay, milady, there's no treason here, only loyalty to King Richard. Prince John is a traitor. He was to guard and protect England while Richard fought in the Crusades, but he has done nothing but plunder it.
There are soldiers. They'll arrest you.
I'm afraid not, dearie. Sir, the sheriff's men are being tied to trees.
Good work.
Enough of this foolery. Sheriff, seize him.
Where is he? Gone.
But not far enough.
Ow! Let me go! Please, ow!
Here's a man who steals from poor widows. Here is a man who taxes the townspeople to near starvation. Here is the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Get up, you buffoon. You're making a spectacle of yourself. Have you no shame?
You'll pay for this, you rogues! I make it a vow!
Your money, Sheriff.
I never carry finances on my person.
A sheriff loaned to Prince John and no money? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Shake it out of him.
You wouldn't.
He'll have plenty on him.
Enough to pay back the widow's taxes.
Shake hard.
Ow! No, stop it! I don't have anything! Stop it! Stop it!
Not 1 point, Robin.
Could he be telling the truth?
Ha! Search him.
No, I don't have anything! The Sheriff of Nottingham doesn't lie.
Search him.
No, please, no, my dignity! Not in front of the ladies.
As you like. Search him yonder in his men.
No.
And you.
And now, milady, I'll take that necklace.
I admire your audacity. As a man, you're not without merit. As a traitor, you're contemptible.
I am no traitor, nor is any man who swears loyalty to the true king, Richard.
Richard is being held for ransom in Austria. If you're a true Englishman, Prince John is your king, or soon will be.
Never. I once slayed a deer belonging to Prince John to feed a hungry village. For that, he branded me outlaw and bandit. Milady, you will be searched.
The necklace is all I have of any worth, thief.
I'm no ordinary thief.
Robin only steals from the rich to help the poor.
Nonsense, woman. He steals from the rich because the poor have nothing worth taking.
Since you see me as a common thief, I shall be one. Mother Meg,
Yes, Robin?
escort our guest to that nearby clearing and search her.
If she's hiding any silver or gold, I'll find it. My lady.
You have made an enemy of me, Robin Hood. You'll live to regret this.
Hi-ho.
Robert, that's your name?
It was in time past.
Do you know this outlaw, milady?
I used to live in Castle Nottingham long ago when I was but a girl. There was a boy named Robert who would come to the castle with his father. The father was a splendid archer who supplied fowl and game for the tables.
You, little Marion?
Yes, you little Robert?
Fate does play tricks.
We meet again, no longer children. You're Robert, a bandit, and my maid Marion, a great lady.
We are both victims to Prince John. I'm to marry him.
What?
Lady Merle is convinced the people will accept Prince John as their ruler once he's married to King Richard's ward.
What an evil scheme. What a clever woman she is.
At last I swore to King Richard that I would obey Lady Merle in all things. He trusted her.
Such a vow was easily broken. He didn't know of her true nature.
A vow is a vow. Besides, Robert, what else could I do?
Stay here with my merry band. What else?
Yeah, you can stay.
You won't regret it, Marion. I promise you that.
It's a lovely thought, Robert, but it cannot be.
She spoke the truth, Robin. The necklace was all.
A necklace worth the king's ransom.
But you won't spend it for Richard's ransom. That I'll warrant. You won't change your mind, would you?
No, Robert, I'm bound by my word to the king.
Robert, you know this traitor?
Out of my way, you rogue! Step aside! They found my money bag, milady.
Idiot.
Maid Marian, you and your companions are free to go. No harm will come to you.
We thank you, Robert.
Safe passage through Sherwood Forest. I'll lead the way. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Did you see that, Lady Merle? Maid Marian offered her hand to that rope. What could this mean?
To me, a great deal. To you, nothing.
I don't understand.
Understand this. I want the head of Robin Hood on a pike.
Easier said than done. In Sherwood Forest, he's always safe.
Then he must leave the forest.
He'll never do it.
You will announce a county fair.
A county fair?
Everyone loves a county fair, and Robin Hood will show up.
I doubt it.
You forget one thing.
Oh?
Is he not reputed to be the finest archer in the county of Nottingham?
In all of England, some say.
Then his vanity will lead him by the nose. I know how to deal with such men as Robin Hood.
I wish I understood what you were talking about, milady.
This day he's as good as in my trap. Sheriff?
Milady?
You look ridiculous.
Oh, so much to do. Busy, busy, busy. It's not easy being a great lady. A great lady has so many social obligations. A great lady never has time to rest. Being wife to the Sheriff of Nottingham is a great responsibility. Let's see. We'll have an apple dunking contest, a Morris dance, a greased pig frolic, a hot cider booth, a joust, and, oh yes, the archery contest. Busy, busy, busy.
Yoo-hoo, mama, mama, yoo-hoo.
I'm over here, Salome. Precious.
Where?
Here.
Here I come, ready or not. A county fair? I just love a county fair. I'm so happy people thought of this wonderful idea. Lots to see, lots to eat. Yum, yum, yum.
Salome, dear.
Yes, Mama.
With any luck, some noble men might attend the fair.
Men. Noble men. Yes, good.
It's time you were thinking of marriage.
Whose marriage?
Concentrate.
Oh, you mean me?
Naturally, I mean you. Be on your best behavior. Try not to talk too much, and whatever you do, try not to laugh. Promise?
You mean I shouldn't do this?
Don't do that anymore, Precious.
Whatever you say, Mama. Mama knows best.
Sheriff? Sheriff of Nottingham?
It's Lady Merle.
Listen carefully, Salome. You must win Lady Merle's favor. She is a great lady. She knows all the best people, and she's powerful at the court of Prince John. If anyone can arrange a good marriage for you, it's Lady Merle.
She doesn't like me.
Oh, what does that matter? You must charm her.
You make her sound like a snake.
Hush, she might hear you.
Where is your husband, woman?
Oh, your high personship.
Another bumpkin to contend with. The countryside is infested with them.
I assume you've met my daughter. I call her Salome the Precious. Isn't she lovely? So sweet, so graceful. Have you noticed she's of marriageable age?
With that laugh, the only thing she should marry is a hyena.
Hyena. Oh, how droll, how witty. Oh, what a sense of humor you have, Lady Merle.
One needs a sense of humor in Nottingham.
Someday, some lucky man will have Salome as a bride.
Lucky if he has weak eyes and poor hearing.
Not only
I
is
told you she didn't like me.
Hush! Not only is Salome beautiful.
Beautiful for Nottingham, perhaps.
Beautiful and skillful, too.
Skillful, you say?
Yes, skillful. She makes her own clothes.
She shouldn't.
All is in readiness, milady.
It had better be.
I hope this works.
I know what I'm doing.
county fair. It's so exciting I can laugh myself into tomorrow.
Don't! Come along, Salome. It's time we get ready for your grand entrance. You could do with a touch of parfum. That's French.
Imagine.
They do say that when one is of marriageable age, a touch of parfum is catatonic. We depart, but we shall return.
I have no doubt.
Don't slouch, Salome. Posture, posture.
I commend you, Sheriff. You have the wife and daughter you deserve.
Thank you, milady. How kind of you to say so.
You have the golden arrow?
And a pillow for it to rest upon. I had to pay the goldsmith a high price to speed the work. Beware, half these people are traitors. I recognize them from Sherwood Forest.
Never mind about them, you idiot. They're small fish in the net. It's a shark we're after.
Shark? I thought we were after Robin Hood.
You've missed your true calling, Sheriff. You should have been a jester.
A jester? A jester is a buffoon. Milady, have I said something wrong? Milady? Milady!
I've sweet tappy apples. Who'll buy? Who'll buy?
What is the price?
1 thin copper, worth twice the price and then some.
1 thin copper. Might as well be 1 gold piece. I have neither.
Once money was plentiful, we lived in happiness. No more, no more.
What ails the woman?
Pay her no mind, sir. He's been driven half mad by the Sheriff of Nottingham and his hateful ways.
How so?
Tripled my taxes, seized my cottage.
It's life here in Nottingham. All over England I warrant. Ever since King Richard left and Prince John took his place.
If it weren't for Robin Hood, we'd all be at death's door.
Bad as that, eh?
If anyone dares praises King Richard or criticizes Prince John or the Sheriff of Nottingham,
You mustn't be overheard. It would mean the dungeon.
Make way! Make way! Make way for the Sheriff of Nottingham, my father and his wife, my mother. And our honored guest, Lady Merrill of Cornwall. And Maid Marian.
Attention, attention! My friends, my loyal citizens of Nottingham. I'd like to dedicate this fair to His Honor Prince John.
Anyone would think they didn't like Prince John.
Never mind about them. We can deal with them later. Treacherous dogs. Sit down, you oaf. I'll handle this. Sit down! Citizens of Nottingham, it is true we live in troubled times. Life is not easy, and that is why the sheriff has generously declared a holiday, a fair for one and all, to enjoy and to cherish. On this day, let us put aside animosities and differences. We are all English men and women. Instead of growling at one another, let's show courtesy and goodwill.
I'm all in favor of courtesy and goodwill.
for one day anyway.
Let that day be this day. Splendid. Sheriff, might we begin the games?
The what?
The games. Have you forgotten?
Oh, yes, yes, the games. Hear me. Our first game will be the game arm pull. All contestants step forward. All contestants ready?
Yep.
And begin.
Come on, Beth. Let's go, Beth. Go, little John. Go, Firecrack.
All winners stay forth. Losers, go back into the crowd. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Go, little John. Let's go, little John. Come on, little John.
Go, Little John.
Woo. Finalists, shake hands.
You got this.
Come on,
Ready?
Come on, little John.
Begin.
Go, little John.
Good job.
Better luck next time.
Good job. Go. Go. Our next game will be the game of bow and arrow. Archery. Fetch a target.
Let me.
Go!
Let me!
Go!
Salome is very athletic, or as they say in French, vichyssoise.
Hear me. Representing my high office will be the greatest bowman in the country. One of my own men, Casper of Lincolnshire.
Casper's good, but no man's as good as our
Get out of
Robin.
here.
3 cheers for his worship, the Sheriff of Nottingham. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Here's the target, Papa.
Idiot child.
Who will step forth and challenge Lincolnshire for the title of champion? No one? Is there no one? Oh my dear, dear me. If no one accepts the challenge, Casper of Lincolnshire will win by default.
No.
They do say default is all the rage in Paris.
That's no way to bait the trap. Your good sheriff has forgotten to mention the prize.
Prize? How much?
Prize?
What is the prize?
The prize, girl, be quick.
Yes, the prize. Be quick.
Prince John himself has declared no man in England is a match for Casper of Lincolnshire. Still, there is always a possibility of a rival existing. That is, if such a brave man exists.
Oh.
Is every man in Nottingham afraid of Casper?
Oh, milady, if I were a man, I would take up the challenge. It is a great opportunity. They're nothing but a flock of meese. Oh, off what I have said, if women ruled the...
Here's the prize.
The prize,
Whoa.
Beautiful.
a golden arrow.
My eyes.
Shiny. Beautiful. I want that.
Is it worth it?
This is no ordinary prize, for with this golden arrow comes fame and fortune. Such a chance may never come again.
No, bro, it's a trick.
Forget the arrow.
If there are no contests, Casper of Lincolnshire will win the golden arrow. No one? Step forward, Casper, and win the golden arrow. No, wait. I forgot to mention that the golden arrow will be presented by, stand up, child, the ward of King Richard, soon to be bride of Prince John, the maid Marian.
Right to Prince
What?
John.
How is she still alive?
Marrying Prince John.
Is there no one?
Here, milady, I am one. I'll be the challenger.
Your name?
Chester. I'm called Chester.
Chester? Oh, what a lovely name.
Chester of Cedric.
Well, Chester of Cedric, prove yourself the better archer and win the golden arrow.
Everyone knows the rules. 2 out of 3. We'll roll a die to see who goes first.
No need, Sheriff.
Do you yield to Casper?
I yield to Casper of Lincolnshire.
So be it. Stand forth, for the shooting shall begin. Try again. Try again.
This time.
Try again. Ooh. Amazing. Good shot. Is something wrong, Chester?
No, Sheriff.
Shoot again!
I'd say it's only fair.
Someone help the poor guy.
Cool.
There you are. Perhaps.
Fool.
Perhaps just take the arrows out and lay them on the floor.
You're
It's dead even.
Ooh. Another round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. One more.
I beg of you, please.
Aren't you afraid your precious daughter might get hit?
Oh, of course not. Solomon's a wonder when it comes to dodging things.
Pity.
Wonderful hit, wonderful!
Good job.
One moment.
Do you know how to do archery?
I've only taken one class.
How close?
Same thing. Dead even.
Try again.
I'll end this soon, for it's not our main event. One more chance. He who comes closest, whether it be an inch or a fraction of an inch, will be declared the winner. Careful aim, Casper of Lincolnshire. Careful aim, Chester of Cedric.
Bravo!
Dead center, milady. Good shot, Casper!
Chester will never match that. Poor fellow. But what can one expect of these rustics?
Do you concede the match, Chester?
No, milady, I do not.
The ruffian's sure of himself.
Best of luck.
Merciful heavens! It split the arrow!
Silence! Silence, I say! Silence, I command it in the name of Prince John. Chester of Lincolnshire, you've done well.
Milady, it's Chester of Cedric.
He's done better than well. He's done famously.
To the victor goes the spoils.
Or as they say in French, n'est-ce pas?
Maid Marian, do your duty.
You're the champion, Chester of Cedric. Kneel and accept your reward.
Robert? This is our Robin Hood. Sheriff, seize him!
Run, Robert. Run, escape.
Robin?
Get out of my way, you buffoon.
Never. Don't let him escape, you fool!
Robin Hood, the bandit, the outlaw, I might have been killed!
I am
Are you all right?
never get up.
Oh, no. Here.
Oh, I should go home.
Come, Mama, come!
Oh.
Run, Robin! Dress. Green dress. My green dress. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Why have you heard no more? Have they captured Robert? I should have stayed in the forest. It was a mistake coming here with Lady Merrill.
Careful what you say, milady. The walls have ears.
I don't see any ears on the walls. That'd be most unusual. Oh, you mean me, don't you? The walls have ears. Don't pay any attention to me.
That won't be easy.
No one ever pays any attention to me. I'm used to it. Besides, I can never make head nor tail of serious conversation. But I will say this. That Prince of Bandits is a handsome fox. I wouldn't mind running off with him being Miss Robin Hood. Life in a greenwood thicket. You don't think he's married, do you?
He is not.
Glad to hear it.
If your father heard you speak this, he'd be furious.
These days, he's furious most of the time. He isn't like Lady Merle, you know?
We didn't know.
Oh.
The candles, they're flickering.
The wind.
My mother doesn't like Lady Merle either. They're both afraid of her. They just pretend to. All she has to do is mention the name of Prince John, and they jump up and down like puppets on a string.
Careful when you say the name of Prince John. He may soon be the husband of Maid Marian.
What a fate.
You don't want to marry Prince John?
I'd rather enter nunnery than marry that evil man.
I understand. I wouldn't want to marry a man I didn't love. But of course, I love them all. But alas, they never notice me. But they will. They will. When I wear this dress, I'll catch the eye of some man.
In that dress, I believe you will.
You really like it?
I'd take up the hem.
It's from my trousseau. All I have to do is find a man named Trousseau.
Ladies, is that all you can think about? Dresses and marriage? When I think that my poor Robert could be out there with the arrow in his back, I just...
Don't cry, milady.
Are you okay?
Maid Marian!
It's Mama!
Marvelous news!
Robert has escaped?
Posh, how would I know? I leave such dreary matters to my husband. I'm only interested in fashion and society.
You said you had marvelous news.
I do indeed I do.
Well, out with it.
Lady Merle has decided to leave for the castle of Prince John first thing in the morning.
What?
Isn't it exciting? Off to London town as soon as there's a crack of dawn, as soon as sleep, and as soon as the rooster crows.
This must not happen.
How can you prevent it?
You'll be married within the week.
No.
Yes. And for you, precious, more marvelous news. Lady Merle says she needs someone to carry her personal baggage. She says you can come along.
Baggage?
Don't you see? Once you're in the castle of Prince John, you'll be able to meet eligible bachelors. Bachelors of rank and position. Oh, it's a great opportunity. Thank your lucky stars.
No.
You've told her?
Your high personship.
Married within a week. Surely you're not serious, Lady Merrill.
Have you ever known me to be anything but serious?
She must have King Richard's permission to marry.
Silence! I have received word that Richard has passed on to his reward.
What reward?
No.
Seems he tried to escape his Austrian captors and was struck down by a bowman. Tisk tisk. Life goes on. Prince John's claim to the throne is now unquestioned.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Believe it.
This is wonderful. Now that the ward of King Richard can marry Prince John, the people will have to end their rebellion.
They'd better.
He was like a father to me.
This is no time to think of fathers. It's a time to be thinking of husbands.
It's okay, Maid Marian. Robin Hood will rescue you.
Didn't I tell you? It must have slipped my mind.
Tell me what?
It seems your Robin Hood met with an accident.
Robert?
What kind of an accident?
The worst kind. A fatal one.
Do you mean he's...
Like Richard, he's no longer among the living. Seems the unfortunate rascal took the wrong step in Sherwood Forest and sank into a swamp of quicksand. By the time the sheriff's soldiers had reached him, he was nothing but a bubble on the surface. How sad.
My poor Robert.
You'd better rest, milady.
I am all you have left, Marion, your only friend. I charge you to remember that Richard left you in my care.
King Richard didn't know what a heartless woman you were. Ambitious, unfeeling, cruel. If he had known, he would have never left me under your care.
She has a point. Ugh. Hold your tongue.
Come, Marion. You're most fortunate. You have a prince waiting for you.
Do not cry, milady. Brush away the shadows. Or, as they say in French, bon appetit.
I don't want to marry. I'll never marry.
You'll get over it. It's inevitable.
Are you married, Lady Merle?
Me? I'm a widow. Marion, I forbid you to leave this room. I'm having your dinner sent up from the kitchen. I advise a full night's rest. The journey to London town is not an easy one.
If you would like, milady, I could be your maid of honor.
You?
Yes, milady.
Out.
Yes, I was just going. Oh, If you'd like, Salome could be the flower.
Out.
Yes, out. Right away. Or as they say in French, tout sweet.
You have no choice, Marion. Resign yourself to your destiny.
I've loved two men in my life, and I've lost them both.
Courage, courage.
What good is courage now? I see life before me that is bitter and cold, a long highway of loneliness and regret.
You must have courage. Think of better things.
How can I? In the same castle, Robert and I played hide and seek on the stairs. Outside, we hunted for birds' nests, fished in the brook. I may never smile again.
You must have courage. You must be brave.
Alas.
I've a bag for meal and a bag for malt and a bag for barley corn. A bag for bread and a bag for beef and a bag for my small horn. Do 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 do.
Who could that be?
I'll go see. Oh, it's the cook.
Food may choke my throat. I may never eat again.
Ah, but you haven't seen what's on the menu.
Wait, I know you. You're one of Robert's men. Fried duck.
No, milady. Friar Tuck.
What has happened to the cook?
He's resting behind the hallway tapestry, thanks to a bop in the noggin, courtesy of yours truly.
You are in danger.
What's danger to me? I fear no man since I've joined Robin's merry band.
Good friar, what does this mean?
Robin says you are to be rescued. It shall be done.
How can this be? Robin Hood is dead.
Dead? Show me the rogue who says such a thing. I'll soon silence his wagging tongue.
It was Lady Mary of Cornwall.
She lies.
Robert lives?
I swear it.
Why would she say such a thing?
I believe I know. If I thought Robert were dead, I would have no champion and no choice but to marry Prince John. That's why she wants to leave the castle so early, so I won't discover the truth.
I believe she wishes to rule England.
And she may, for Prince John is as weak as King Richard was strong.
In that case, we must get you out of the castle and into the forest.
That's impossible.
There are soldiers all around the castle. You won't escape them twice.
In that case, we must focus on the outside. Are you sure you will not have a bite, milady?
What's wrong with you, friar? How could you think of food at a time like this?
Ah, but you haven't seen what's on the menu. I'm famous for my victuals.
Rope?
Did you think good Robin would abandon you? Never, never.
You'll have to climb down the rope, milady.
I'll manage.
Good friar, where will you tie the other end of the rope? Maybe this chest?
My stout belly's anchor enough for any rope. I'm stronger than that chest. Give a hand. Heave. Ho.
Heave.
Ho.
Heave.
Ho. Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho.
Pull harder.
Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho. Heave. Ho. Ho. Heave. Ho.
Hi ho, Robin Hood.
Easy, Robin.
Hi ho indeed.
Bless me.
Are you okay, milady? I think so. It's like seeing a ghost come back to life. Lady Meryl said you're dead.
I take you no longer follow the cold advice of that trickster chaperone. Will, the door.
Aye, Robin.
We must act fast. Lady Merle has met up with the neighboring lord loyal to Prince John. With his troops, we couldn't hope to rescue you from the caravan.
We must rescue you before the caravan starts to move.
Yes, I understand.
Without you by his side, Prince John will never be accepted by the people.
Enough of this, Blackjaw. Time's a-wasting.
Right you are, good friar. Don't worry, Marion. The rope will hold.
I'm not afraid.
Robin, too late. We're discovered.
You fool! I told you they'd gone into the castle. I told you I heard male voices. Sound the alarms!
To arms! To arms!
Think what you're doing, Marion. This is treason on your part.
Loyalty to the memory of King Richard can never be treason.
You are the traitor!
Wily wench.
Seize them!
Oh, no. Be careful, Robert.
Don't worry, milady. I will protect you both.
Who'll protect you, you insolent turkey?
First a duck, now a turkey. Nay, nay, I say. Sounds, lady. I don't fight with women.
Then you make my job easy.
Bless me.
Stop!
Oh, what Mary, make for the window.
What is it? What's happened?
The wind's blowing out the candles.
I have you, Marion. Hold tight.
Oh,
no! Lights! Lights!
Sheriff, is that you? No, it's me. Who? Soldier 2.
Is that you, Lady Merle? Sorry.
Where are the lights? They'll get away!
Lights! Lights!
Hold it, Bandit, or I'll slice your ears.
Lady, is that you?
Shut up, you fool! Where's that monk?
Lights! Hurry up and get the lights!
My, what has happened here? Didn't you know it was me? How could I in the dark?
Where's Maid Marian?
With Robin Hood. Wait. Look, a rope! Milady, do you see anything anywhere?
Oh, come out, you wicked creature.
He didn't take her. But I know I heard him yell, "I have you, Marion!"
Don't you comprehend? In the dark, you must have grabbed Maid Marian's lady-in-waiting, Annabelle. The bandit's not so smart after all.
Let go of me, I say.
All in good time. A rope must need a ballast, some kind of anchor to hold it down. Come out, whoever you are.
Come out, whoever you are.
I might have known. It's the monk.
It's a ballad. It's a dead weight on the end of the rope.
Good people. You see, I was collecting alms for a local charity when I got lost, and I was mistaken for someone else.
I'll have your tongue ripped out. There'll be no mistake about that.
Please, no violence. I am a man of peace.
Excellent. Then we will have you peacefully swung from the gallows.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Move!
Ouch!
You too.
Ouch!
Soldiers are coming.
Hurry, we must warn the others.
It's always something.
Robin Hood does not hide.
He does when he has to. He's no man's fool.
Robin, where are you? Robin!
Somewhere.
Robin, where are you?
Come on, Robin.
Hundreds and hundreds of soldiers.
On horseback. It won't be easy to escape this time. We need Robin.
Where can he be?
Robin!
Robin!
Robin, where are you?
Sherwood Forest. Bah! One day I'll have it burned to cinders. Every citizen in the glade and thicket will rot in the towers and dungeons of Prince John. Soldier?
Milady?
Where is Maid Marian?
With the sheriff.
Sheriff!
Coming, milady.
Try to get here before the frost of winter.
I wish I knew why we were back in this terrible place. No good can come from it.
Stand her there.
Our lives are in danger.
Not so. Soldiers and men surround the forest, not just the sheriff's few men. The moment I give the word, they will sweep into the glade and thicket, and Robin Hood and his merry band will be nothing but a musty legend.
Really?
Stand ready.
What's he gonna do?
Treason spreads like a keg of spilled molasses if it isn't stopped. It swarms the throne. My wedding gift to Prince John will be Robin Hood of Sherwood Forest in chains.
No.
Soldier?
You wouldn't dare.
Would you?
If she cries out again, strike.
But Robin Hood could be watching us this very minute.
That's the point. I want him to see the Maid Marian in peril.
Oh, I see. Baiting the trap.
Oh, you see.
Watch where you step, precious.
Is that poison oak? I'm afraid of poison oak.
Ladies don't get poison oak. Poison ivy, but not poison oak.
But my wife, my daughter?
The clowns?
There you are. We had to run to catch up. Off to London town without us?
I have your baggage.
This is a great occasion.
We're not going to London town. We're going to capture Robin Hood.
Huh?
What?
You'll never capture him, never.
You underestimate your charms, Marian. This is a great plan, Sheriff.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm glad you thought it up.
I did.
He did?
I did. I did.
I always said Papa was no turnip when it came to brains. An onion maybe, but no turnip.
Stand ready.
Everything's so still.
Not even a bird call.
The calm before the storm.
Hopefully. Let us withdraw. I warn you, Marian. Do not cry it again. My soldier never misses.
Do your worst. I'm not afraid to lose my life.
I speak of Robin's life. Remember, as a prisoner, he lives.
He mustn't try to save me. He mustn't.
Never fear, Robin's here. Hi-ho! What? No happy greeting? Kind of the sheriff to deliver you in person. I suspect he wants no more trouble from me. I'll have you free in a moment, Marian. Sorry about the mishap in Nottingham Castle. In the dark, anything can happen. Annabelle as well. She'd be happy to see you.
Never mind about me, Robert. Run!
Huh?
It's useless, Robin Hood.
Surrender.
Hold on.
Say the word. We got your back.
You see, Sheriff, nothing is useless in the Sherwood Forest. I won't permit it. Here is the spirit of England, poor and needy and oppressed, but ready to fight for freedom and honor.
Rabble, that's what they are. Rabble.
Nay, milady. They may not be richly gowned, or have the ways of fashion, but what they believe as I do. In truth, in justice. And when they believe in such, victory has to follow.
A pretty sentiment. It won't help you, outlaw.
Soldiers and guard surround the forest, not just the sheriff's few men.
We saw them, Robin.
We'll fight as we always fought, behind the trees and rocks.
Robin! Robin!
It's Friar Tuck.
I knew they couldn't keep him for long.
They let me go so I could carry news to you.
What news?
I hate to have the words pass my lips.
Speak, or I'll put you in Mother Meg's cooking pot.
He couldn't fit.
Salome, hush.
The news is all over the town. Richard the Lionhearted is dead.
Can it be?
At last I've heard it myself.
You're in revolt against your lawfully ruler. Put down your swords.
Have mercy. I'll be. Oof. Have mercy on these people. It was hunger and need that brought them to me. I'm the one you want.
We make no concessions to you. You shall all die on the gallows.
If I must die, have it so. But I'll take a few villains with me. I order you not to interfere.
Come on.
Watch out, Robin! Hurry, Robin! You got them! Watch out! There's two of them! Behind you! You can
Come
do
on,
it!
Robin.
Keep going,
Come
Robin!
on.
Robin! Don't let them beat you! You got this, Robin! Go, watch out! Watch out!
You can beat them.
Oh, no! Watch out! Go,
Come on.
Robin! Good job! Keep it up, Robin! Go, go, go! Harder, Robin! Faster! Keep going! Go!
Oh, Robin.
No, Robin, get him!
You got this.
Robin!
Come on.
Go, Robin! King Richard was here!
Come on.
He would win this
Go,
one.
Robin!
Stronger than both of them.
Go! Go, Robin!
Come on.
Faster!
Come on.
I order you to stop.
Go, Robin!
Stop in the name of your king.
Uncle King Richard?
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 Dear uncle, we heard you're dead.
That is what I wish people would think, Marion. I had the rumor spread around the countryside.
Why?
For quite some time, I have heard that England was under my brother's poor care. I want to see and hear matters for myself. I want no one to know I had returned.
That's understandable.
Your Majesty, it's such an honor to see you again.
I'll deal with you later, Sheriff. You have earned my displeasure.
Invite him for dinner, Papa. Shh.
Tell the troops surrounding the forest that the Richard the Lion had returned, and if they advance one step into Sherwood Forest, they have committed treason against their true king.
Yes, yes, sire. Whatever you say. Happy to serve, happy to serve. Oh, go, go!
All rise. I'll save you, Robin Hood. They say you're an outlaw and a bandit.
Mercy, sire. Mercy for my men.
Mercy you shall receive for your men and yourself. I knight thee, Robert, Earl of Nottingham.
Go, Robin.
All wrongs you have done in the name of the crown, I shall make them amends.
Oh, young love.
Marion,
Sire,
I take thee your true love.
there's no man finer.
Is there anyone present to perform the marriage?
Indeed there be, sire. Friar Tuck, at your service.
Friar Tuck of the round belly. He's going to marry me to Little John.
A double wedding.
How about you, young sir? Do you have a wife? Salome!
Sire,
Speak.
I wish to retire to my estates in Normandy.
Lady Moore of Cornwall, your wish is granted. You may retire to your estates in France in disgrace and in exile.
Marion,
Milady,
your husband is nothing but a forester.
That's a high compliment, Robin.
Aye. Millie, enjoy your exile.
will we live in here in the forest, Robert?
If you would have it so.
I would.
Then so be it, and glad I am. We have so much to be thankful for. 1,000 thanks to you, your majesty. 'Tis 100 times happier with you, Marion. And we'll all be happier in the finest castle in the county. Hail to Forest Glade. Hail to Sherwood.
Hail to Sherwood!
Woo!
No, not yet. No.
That's all, folks.